Hello, I'm Robert Kiyosaki, and I'm probably best known for this book here, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It came out in 1996, and it was a New York Times bestseller for about 6 years. It was a very long-selling book. And I'm here today to talk to you about a friend of mine who I've met through the process. This is Mr. Darren Wakes. He's a Canadian guy. I love Canada because I've taken 3 companies public on the Toronto Stock Exchange, the TSE. And I just love the Canadian people because you guys have spirits and guts and you're good people. But today, Darren, I'm going to talk about Darren is doing a course called How to Raise Capital. And as you know, that is probably the #1 reason people cannot be entrepreneurs is because they don't know how to raise capital. And there's an art and a science to raising capital. And again, the reason I was on the TSE, the Toronto Stock Exchange, is to raise capital. It wasn't for my good looks. It was to make money. And that's why for those of you in Canada, you have one of the best teachers around is Darren Wakes. Not only is he smart, but he walks the talk. When he raises capital, he raises capital. He's not just a stockbroker or a fund manager. He actually puts the deals together. He's a true entrepreneur. So in these tough economic times, I think the most important thing you could do is align yourself or hang out with people who walk the talk. And Darren is one of these people. So when you're learning from Darren how to be an entrepreneur, how to raise capital, that guy knows what he's talking about. And I think that's essential today in a tough economy and things like this. You cannot have a bunch of teachers who are BS artists, blue sky artists. You've really got to have people who know what they're talking about. And so for about 10 years now, I've known Darren as far as character. And you've got to have good character to raise capital. Otherwise you're Bernie Madoff and just Madoff with the money. Darren has outstanding. He is a stand-up, class act, great guy. You've got to have great character. You've got to have great integrity. You better walk the talk. It's not that you don't make mistakes and things like this, but he won't deceive you. If things go wrong, he'll tell you. And that's what you're going to ask for. If you want things to be perfect, then put your money in the stock market and vote for President Obama, and he'll make all your dreams come true. But that's not the real world. So anyway, I want to say, if you have an opportunity to learn from Darren Wakes, take it. Learn from him. He will show you the way to go. There's no guarantee you're going to make it, but at least you've selected a great individual, a great entrepreneur, and most importantly, a great teacher. Thank you.